And welcome to SA Sports Show. Thank you so much for joining us. My name's Greg Anderson. My co-host Barry Curtin. Welcome, Barry.
Hi, mate. How you going?
Well, I'm hosting today.
You are?
Yes, I'm hosting our good friend Philly Smythe. He just picks and chooses when he wants to.
You know. Who?
Yeah. Now I've got to be, and also got to be careful with yourself today.
Yeah.
I've been told to tread very, very lightly because apparently there was a lot of screaming, yelling at the TV with the umpiring decisions. Which I looked at social media. I thought you were very kind to him.
We cop it.
Very, very kind.
Well, I didn't say anything. I can't remember saying too much about it, but I get a little bit annoyed because I just think that the interstate sides cop it. They do, and it's not just Port Adelaide. I mean, I watched the game to be honest, I watched the game and I didn't really carry on all that much. I thought there was a couple of things go, oh, come on.
Let's just tell the viewers that
to be paid
15 more free kicks to Geelong.
That's right. Well, I think the free kick count was 31-19, which is a bit lopsided as well.
Yeah.
But one particular umpire paid 15 free kicks to Geelong and 0 to Port Adelaide. Now, there's something wrong there.
Yeah.
You can't do, there's something wrong. But my point is, mate, and it's not just Port Adelaide. I know that Adelaide, the people I know that follow Adelaide, I don't watch too many of Adelaide games, but they say the same thing. I beg your pardon, I did watch the Collingwood one where I thought they got absolutely sharped at Adelaide. Yeah. So I just think, okay, it's tough enough for Port Adelaide to go all the way down to Geelong to play the reigning premier with 7 of your first choice players out, and then to cop that. Yeah. Because I was quite impressed with Port. I thought Port played really well.
They did play
given
well.
the side they put out there, they played really well. In fact, it gave me a little bit of confidence with the club. Yeah. Once they get their players back, if they get them all back and fit and firing by September, they'll be hard to beat. Yeah. If they get a double chance, I'm not worried about top 2, top 4, whatever. You get a double chance, they'll still be hard to beat.
Of course they will.
But I just think they've got to do something about that because Port rarely complain to the league, ever. You know that.
Yeah. You complain
rarely
a lot,
complain.
but Port don't.
Port don't. Port,
you complain a lot, actually.
Well, I complain because I just think it's lopsided, mate.
You think it's lopsided when it's 31-30?
No.
Hey, let me tell. How well is Tex Walker playing at the moment?
Well, he's a good player.
Wow,
mate.
and Adelaide are playing well.
Yeah, Adelaide are playing well.
Yeah, very well.
They are playing.
Young ball ass, fantastic. I want to congratulate him. Of course, Darryl being an old teammate of mine and a wonderful player for Port Adelaide. Yeah. His son wears his first AFL Guernsey for the Crows and done a wonderful job.
Yeah. We don't mind helping him out, do we?
We helped him out there.
No, we don't mind helping him out.
His shoulders.
We don't mind helping the old Crowies out.
And we should also say to the Australian Diamonds netball team, congratulations. They beat the English Rose, I think they're called, but we dominated. I think it was 61-45.
15 goals. It was a big massive win in netball. Yeah. Now, England shot their mouth off.
They did.
That's a really silly thing to do. They beat Australia in the minor round games, in the lead-up games, only by a goal, mind you.
By a goal right at the end of the
But yet come out and said, oh, we think we're better than Australia, and Australia don't look fit and they don't look interested.
Wow.
And what? Excuse me? One of the things they pride themselves on, the Australian netball team, I can tell you right now, is their fitness and their commitment. If you question that, that's a very dangerous thing to do to a top team, to a team like Australia.
We're the best.
And they got belted. They got blown off the court. And one of the girls, and I was glad she did, she came out and said, it was that little bit of needle that the English gave us in the group stage after beating us that spurred us on. Not that we needed it, but they got it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and that spurred the rest of the girls on.
Because if Australia Diamonds don't win the World Cup or the Commonwealth Games, it's an upset.
It is.
That's how good we are in netball.
That's right. But they're a bit stiff as well. Yeah. I mean, they're playing the World Cup netball. The same time as the Matildas are dominating the World Cup in the soccer, and the AFL's going on, and there's a lot happening, isn't there? And the world swimming, and of course the Ashes. So there's been a lot of sports, and we've just been dominating. Well, you wouldn't know that the World Netball Cup was on. Yeah. At some stage there, I even went, oh, hang on,
we just won the World Cup.
I've just got to watch this because whatever. So full credit to them, full credit, and they're a great side. There's no doubt. They're well coached. and they're a classy unit.
Yeah. Look, I know we're going to be chatting a bit later with Tracy Jenkins regarding the World Cup, and of course she was a wonderful Australian player and coach herself. But wow, what a fantastic game by the Matildas!
Brilliant game, mate. Brilliant game.
It really has taken Australia by storm.
Well, this is the thing, mate. You know, the Matildas have been a very good team for a long time now.
Yeah.
A very good team, and I think some people are only just getting on board, but I've been on board with the Matildas for a while. I think they've been one of my favourite women's sporting teams.
Well, I think it's 4 times we've been in the qualifying finals of the World Cups.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty dominant presence in the world of soccer, women's soccer.
Of course it is, mate.
Absolutely fantastic.
It's a massive game that's drawing massive audiences, television audiences all around the world. So, and they're a serious chance here now. Don't think that this is just a little flash in the pan quarterfinal. Yeah. They're a serious chance. The United States are out.
Yeah,
they would have been the favourite at the start, no doubts. They just won the last couple of World Cups, so they're right up there. But I couldn't believe them. I couldn't believe the US team, mate. They didn't sing their own national anthem.
I don't get it.
If you're going to be anywhere unpatriotic, it's not the United States.
Yeah, I know.
Because they are extremely patriotic people, aren't they?
Why put politics into it? I just don't
get it.
Now
what's happening, though, Greg?
Leave that to the experts, the politicians.
Mate.
Don't. Yeah.
You know what's happening now? And I went through it all. I thought there's something wrong here, so I start following why they didn't do this and whatever. You know, it turns out now that half of America is barracking for Sweden. They didn't want their team to win. Now that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad in America. Yeah. You know, because they are a very patriotic nation, aren't they? Probably the most patriotic nation that I've ever come across.
That's big news.
They didn't sing the national anthem. They turned their back on the national anthem. Yeah. There was only 2 players in their squad that had the hand on the heart, which is an American thing. The hand on the heart. There's only 2 players out of their whole squad. Yeah. So why, Greg? And now they've turned their own country against them.
Well, we won't turn our backs, but because we're going to go to a break. And we go straight after the break.